guys, welcome to a new series, the VentureKraft series. We're not quite on the VentureKraft server. We're a couple weeks before the reset that starts the VentureKraft server. We're actually on the predecessor server, the OmniKraft server. And I'm just creating this video to kind of show off some of the stuff we built in this one so you can kind of get an idea of what we might build in the next one. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and show off some shots and I'll talk some more at the end. So enjoy. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, but now I think I'll go around, kind of give a tour by foot so you guys can see the insides of things, and I'll show you some of the farm stuff and give it a little bit of input, so good thing, and maybe talk a little bit about the server reset and some of that stuff. So this is actually my base that I built or whatever. I didn't ever actually finish it. Some things I didn't necessarily like about it, that kind of thing. Like, for example, the outsides or whatever. I wish I would have had more time to do some of that. I wish I would have built it a layer up so I could have built like a porch on the back or something like that. Or given time, I may have even terraformed down or something and built a porch. And I kind of wish I would have built out like here and here, maybe a little bit. That way it didn't look so rectangular-ish, that kind of thing. Same thing on the other side. So, I mean, there's a few things I wish I would have done differently with this, that kind of thing. Down here is kind of my sorting system, or was going to be. I never actually got it completed because when I found out the server's going to reset, I just kind of lost drive to finish it. But so that was kind of going to be that eventually, but didn't quite get that done. Go back up the water. The inside, the roof and some of that, that's probably what took me the longest out of this entire thing. It took me a long time to figure out how I wanted to do that and that kind of thing. I think it came out looking relatively nice. My biggest thing with this base is I didn't want to have to end up using torches anywhere. I wanted to light it up with anything but torches, but as you can see, that didn't end up working out very well. Originally when I did that, I thought I had it worked out right where I would need torches, but apparently not, because I didn't end up requiring some torches. Out of here, probably would have eventually done a little bit more terraforming and stuff out here, that kind of thing, but I don't know. This turned out pretty alright, I think. And if you go back this, well, first of all, I better show you the iron farm over here. That is Nim's Toots design of an iron farm. It's pretty nice. I've used it a lot in the past. It's worked pretty nice. Although Dan Lightning, the friend on here who built the other house over there that I'll show off in just a little bit, built a different design that I think we're going to start using going forward. So it's just a simple little iron farm, but that's one I use. So if we go back over here through the forest, that way. I don't know. I think this base turned out pretty alright though. There's a few things I didn't like about it. Not my favorite base I've ever built, but it's pretty nice. I mean, especially granted that we spent about a month and a half on here or so, pretty much, and that's the time in which we've put into that, so it's been that long. But if we go this way, I actually didn't build this tunnel. Dan Lightning, the friend, built this, so yeah, I thought it came out pretty nice as well. Kind of follow the path. Back here, this was the villager trading area. I built this, but never did end up completing the entrance. I was working on that. You can see where there's going to be a spot for another item elevator to come up, but I didn't quite get that done. But Another thing I don't like about this is the item frames are sunk back in there, so it's really hard to tell where and what things are. So I didn't like that much about it, and the fact that there's no way of putting the items back into the sorting system to go back through. So that's kind of unfortunate. But as you can see from like the outside of the glass, as you guys can see from the time lapse ish thing, um, it's just a big bulk storage type deal for storing things to trade with villagers. So this is just kind of the villager trading system that we have, and it works pretty nice. So I like that. These wavy things are actually the minecart rail to lead it over to here. I just built that side so it matched, so it looked a little better, and I made it wavy just because also to make it look better. So got this. This is just the Impulse SV design of Villager Breeder. Works pretty nicely. You can see we kind of got our extra storage for like iron farms, that kind of thing that we throw down there. Fill that up occasionally, and the rest of them we just drown, and the cart falls down and ends up in a cactus after they go through the ocean, and ends up back at the Villager Breeder. So that's kind of handy. If we go over here, we have Dan Lightning's base. He's the one who built this. He went for more of like a modern mansion type style base. So he's got his collection room in here and helipad out there. The collection room in here was just you have chests that spawn that you get keys for and stuff, and you get neat enchanted things and stuff from that. So you just kind of got a showcase room there. He's been gonna build some furniture to put inside of here and stuff, but server reset on the way. I don't know if we could have done or not. So that's kind of thing. He's got a sorting system in here, kind of deal. It's not full on automatic sorting system, but he's got some of that going. If you go out here, you kind of got his ocean area type deal. It's pretty cool. There's his iron farm that's pretty nice. He's got one down here, and then just 70 blocks above it, he's got another one, so it's like twice as fast. It's pretty nice. So it generates iron a lot faster than the design that I have at my base. Now in the flyby video thing, you will have noticed the project that was back here. If I can get to it from here, I think so. Here. This project. This is actually the Iron Beast. Look it up on YouTube or whatever for design, but for some reason we could not get it to work on the server. Don't know if we just built it wrong or if it's something to do with the server or something, but we couldn't quite get it to work, although we're pretty certain that this design does actually work, just it didn't on the server for us, and we're not sure if that's because we built it wrong or not. So we're gonna fix it, but as I said, reset came along, so we just never got around to it. So that's that. Going back over here. I'll take you down to the farming area now that we built for stuff and things. So get out of stone. We just kind of built a secret area down there because felt that it would probably look a little nicer. So if we throw that there. Oop, I ain't gonna make it in time. Throw that down there. Fall back down here. And massively cleared out area. We had another friend, and me and Dan Lightning helped clear this out, so this game pretty nice. The first farm that was built down here was this cactus farm over here. Built that like immediately once we got this area cleared out, so that was pretty nice. Pumpkins melon farms came next, kind of. Those were built by Dan Lightning, so were those flesh farm areas. Let's build sugarcane farm. I built these two villager auto farms, but they don't particularly seem to work very well on the server. I think it has something to do with like the villagers don't appear to load unless you're like within. It's a shorter range than usual, so it doesn't appear to work all that great. You have to actually like stand down here, and you can't really AFK on the server, so they just work all right. Slime farm, we worked on that. It works pretty all right. If we come over here though, this is kind of the cool part. We cleared this out extra because we actually didn't originally clear this out. We just kind of cleared out that area for farms and stuff. But as we were caving, trying to light up caves for the slime farm, that kind of thing, we discovered like 9 spawners over here. So we ended up, and they were in close enough area that we thought, well, we'll just clear it out or whatever, and it'd be kind of cool. So this little farm right here is a quad farm. I think it's got a creeper, pigman, zombie, and skeleton. Because on the server you can buy eggs and stuff and change their types. So that's kind of cool. It works pretty nice. That one was gonna be a dual witch farm. It costs 140 levels per witch egg, which we actually did end up getting both, but at that point, as again, we learned about reset and just kind of didn't end up finishing it. Um, Over there was a cave spider spawner, which pretty nice. I built that one or whatever. It's pretty low to bedrock, so it's not the greatest thing, and it's kind of difficult to get experience from. It's morely just for the string. We have a shop on here, and the string sells really nicely. Not sure why, but that was probably our most sold item. So needed a better string farm, that kind of thing. So some other spawners just around here. We did end up with a gas tank that we won or whatever, and we were gonna make some sort of gas spawner, I think, out of that one, but just never quite got around to it. Um, so that's kind of that. That's pretty much most of it. I mean, all of it. And yeah, this server was pretty fun. We did this in about, as I said, a month and a half probably or so. Got all this done. So definitely looking forward to VentureKraft. We've got some cool plans on that. Rather than me and Lightning, we're still gonna play together or whatever. Rather than build our own individual separate bases and kind of have the farming area on our own, we're actually thinking on doing same base, and we're thinking about some sort of giant floating castle type deal. Uh, and we want to make it really, really large to make it last for like a year or whatever, because that's how long we figure the server's probably up for reset, and we'd like for a project that actually took that long or whatever to get towards. So that's kind of our plan. We want to try to make a big enough project that it's going to take that long. So that's kind of the plan. As I said, it's just a normal whitelisted server. You just have to apply to get on. So if you want to check it out, it's just OmniKraft. But the VentureKraft will eventually be up. I'll probably link that in the description when it comes up, but it's not up yet, so probably won't do that yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited for the new VentureKraft series start, that kind of thing. It'll be great. So I was just kind of showing this one off so you guys could get an idea of what that series will be like. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.